This is photographs of me and Charlie when we were in the Army. The one center left is me and Charlie. After basic training, we came home on our route to overseas. When we got to I can't think of the name of the camp. I was going to be sent to Georgia, and Charlie was going to be sent to Japan. I did not get in my group. I went with Charlie and boarded the ship with Charlie to Japan. When I got there and they were calling off all of the names, there was two other men standing whose names hadn't been called. Mine was one, and when I told them my name, and they didn't have me on the list, but it's the same name as my brother Charlie, they put me on the list, and so that's how me and Charlie ended up in the same outfit in Japan. He was a radio operator. I was a combat engineer. We were attached to the 1st Cavalry Division, and when we were in there in our barracks, we had for bread and what have you, the cooks had to make it, and it was deplorable. We had a inspecting general come there when we were in the theater, listening to our complaints and what have you. And I happened to mention that I had worked with my dad, who was a baker, and I can make better bread than what the mess cooks were. And Sergeant Kilwhidus, he also stood up and said that he was a baker. And we were pulled out, and we were assigned under Major Duncan, and we set up a bakery in Camp McGill. And Sergeant Kilwhidus, he had done a little bit of baking. I knew more, and we set it up, and we had 5 to 6 Japanese labor Japanese workers there. We also were given a fellow by the name of Hicks that claimed he was a baker, but that was a joke, and he was lazy and didn't want, and after a while I got rid of him. Anyway, that's how me and Charlie got along. Here's some pictures of me and Charlie in Japan, and here's one in the upper right-hand corner of me at Camp McGill. And then the mug shot is my mug shot when I was in the Catalina Island during the maritime. Had a great time. Wonderful to be with my brother.